Welcome back. Abia State Governor Alex Otti has declared that the complete recovery of Aba is about to begin, promising that the commercial city will soon witness a new wave of major infrastructure and development projects as its administration moves into what he described as the next phase of governance. The governor made the declaration during a special Thanksgiving Mass held at Christ the King Catholic Church in Aba, where he was honored by the Catholic Diocese of Aba for what church leaders describe as outstanding leadership and commitment to improving the lives of the people. The event was not just a religious gathering. It quickly became a platform for strong endorsements of Governor Otti's administration, with church leaders openly praising his performance and pointing to visible changes that have taken place across Abia State since he assumed office. Delivering his sermon, the Bishop of Aba Diocese, Most Reverend Professor Augustine Ndubweze Echema, spoke passionately about leadership, responsibility, and service to humanity, drawing inspiration from the Bible, specifically Matthew chapter 9 verse 36. The bishop said, "True leadership must be centered on compassion and concern for the people." According to him, Jesus Christ was moved with compassion because the people had suffered under poor leadership. He argued that leadership should never be about personal interest, but about improving the lives of ordinary citizens. The bishop described Governor Otti as a leader who genuinely cares about the welfare of Abia people and commended what he called the governor's commitment to addressing long-standing challenges facing the state. In one of the strongest endorsements delivered during the event, the bishop declared that Governor Otti will not need to campaign for re-election in 2027 because his achievements will speak for him. According to the bishop, the governor's performance has become his greatest campaign tool. He noted that residents can already see improvements in infrastructure, environmental sanitation, and governance, making it unnecessary for anyone to convince them about the administration's achievements. The bishop further revealed that it was the first time the Catholic Diocese of Aba was honoring a serving governor, describing the recognition as a reflection of the church's appreciation for Otti's contribution to the development of the state. Church leaders also commended the governor for restoring hope among residents and proving that government can work effectively when leaders prioritize the interests of the people. They argued that for many years, citizens have endured poor infrastructure, neglected roads, and inadequate public services, particularly in Aba, which serve as a commercial heartbeat of Abia State. Representatives of major Catholic organizations, including the Catholic Men Organization, Catholic Women Organization, and Catholic Youth Organization, also took turns to express their appreciation for the governor's leadership. They describe him as a silent achiever whose actions have positively affected the lives of ordinary residents. Particular attention was given to the improvement of road infrastructure and environmental conditions in Aba, where many residents had previously struggled with poor access roads and deteriorating public facilities. The groups presented special gifts to the governor as a mark of appreciation and support for his administration. Responding to the overwhelming endorsements, Governor Otti thanked the church leadership and members for what he described as a rare honor. He expressed gratitude for their support and confidence in his administration, assuring them that his government remains committed to delivering meaningful development across the states. The governor also used the occasion to review details about the next stage of his administration's development agenda. According to him, the work done so far represents only the foundation of a much bigger transformation program. He explained that his government initially focused on addressing basic challenges such as environmental sanitation, road rehabilitation, and water supply because those were urgent issues affecting residents on a daily basis. However, he stated that the administration is now preparing to shift greater attention towards long-term development priorities. Governor Otti announced that future investments will focus heavily on healthcare, education, technology, industrialization, and economic growth. He said these sectors are critical to creating sustainable prosperity and improving the overall quality of life for Abia residents. Perhaps the most significant announcement of the day was his promise regarding the complete recovery of Aba. The governor disclosed that his administration is preparing to officially flag off the reconstruction of Uruta Road and the Old Express Road, two critical infrastructure projects expected to improve transportation and economic activities within the city. He expressed that his government operates on a principle of financial discipline and does not embark on projects without securing the necessary funding. According to him, funds for the planned road projects have already been secured and are available, clearing the way for construction activities to begin soon. The assurance is likely to excite residents and business owners who have long called for extensive infrastructure improvements in Aba. As one of Nigeria's most important commercial centers, many believe the city's full economic potential can only be realized through significant investments in roads, transportation networks, and public infrastructure. Governor Otti also pledged support for projects being undertaken by various Catholic organizations, including the ongoing Catholic Men Organization Secretariat project and other initiatives proposed by the women's and youth groups within the church. As Abia State moves closer to another election cycle, the governor's performance will continue to attract public scrutiny and political debates. However, the strong endorsement from one of the state's most influential religious institutions highlights the growing recognition of his administration efforts among many stakeholders. Whether the ambition vision for the complete recovery of Aba becomes reality will depend on successful implementation in the months ahead. But one thing is clear, expectations are rising, and residents will be watching closely as the next phase of development unfolds across the commercial capital of Abia State. Do you believe Governor Otti can deliver on his promise to completely transform Aba? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates and political developments and major stories shaping Nigeria. I'm Chidera Isom. Bye for now.